So if able, I know some people are at work right now and everything else, but if able, I hope you are able to have a quiet space with your favorite beverage of choice. My beverage is chamomile tea with some rooibos tea. So I'm able to create a really good synergy. So I hope you have your favorite beverage of choice. For these online productions, headphones are best for the best listening experience. Also, if you're able to find a comfortable space for you to sit or lay down in, that would be wonderful as well. But if your space is not quiet nor comfortable, do not worry about that. This is actually the way to become a super meditator, as you will be able to eventually meditate in any environment. Like sometimes when all types of wildness is happening in this realm, and people are obviously agitated and bothered, which, I mean, it's obviously why, and it makes it's understandable. They'll look at me and say, why are you just sitting there just unbothered? Because I'm in meditation. All right, so if you are in an environment that's noisy, that you can't get comfortable in, that's phenomenal, because if you learn to meditate in those environments, you will find that you can meditate anywhere at any time. So let us begin. At this moment, when I say breathe in, what I would like you to do is to count how long it takes you to breathe in fully. So I want you to breathe in fully to the point where you cannot breathe in any longer, but I want you to count as you're breathing. So if it may take you 3 seconds, 5 seconds, and I don't want you to breathe in fast. Don't go, just breathe in at a relaxed pace. So we'll start now. Breathe in at a relaxed pace. And how many seconds was that? For me, it was about 4 seconds. So what you'll want to do is you want to breathe in, take that 4 seconds to breathe in, and then you want to hold it for about 2 seconds, and then you want to breathe out for that 4 seconds. Then from that point, you breathe in again for 4 seconds. You hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, let's say 2 seconds, and then you breathe out for 4 seconds. All right? So in short, you're breathing in fully, you're holding it, and then you're breathing out. So when it comes to meditation, specifically, there's a guided meditation, at least at this point, we're going to be focusing on the breath only. Yes, I'm going to be playing music to make it a little bit easier for some. And you won't hear me at all. Once I turn the music on, it's going to be music only. Okay, until after about 25, 28 or so minutes, then I'll come back in. And sometimes what will happen is on Sundays specifically, there will be whether it be a short story, whether it be a word, or some type of conversation that needs to happen for ones to focus on for the upcoming week. So that will happen today, for example. And a very teachable moment came up, and it worked perfectly for this meditation for us to focus on for the week. So again, one more time together. We breathe in fully. Hold it. And breathe out. Breathe in fully. Hold it. And breathe out. So during this meditation, again, I only want you to focus on your breath only. Okay? That's it. Just focus on breathing properly. That's it. If you are in a comfortable space where you can sit up or specifically lay down, in these kind of guided meditations, it's probably best to actually lay down because you'll get really relaxed. If you fall asleep and end up missing everything, that is totally okay. All right, that means that you took yourself into a really deep state, and that's wonderful. Okay, so don't worry about anything. This is a time, Sundays, from approximately 6 p.m. to around 6:30-ish or so. Um, the time is for that. It's for relaxation and for you to go into a deep space. So again, I'm about to play it here in a moment. So focus on your breath only. And at about the 25, 28 mark, I'm going to come in and we're going to get into a very short conversation. So one moment here. So again, breathe in, hold it, breathe out. So let us begin. I'm going to just say this one more time as the music going, and then I'm going to cut my mic off. I'm going to just say this one more time as the music. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Okay, everyone. So, let me fix my mic here. So if everyone come back, you can keep your breathing going for a moment or two. And let's come back to our conversation. And just so you know, I was in fact meditating with you. Okay, so I'm very relaxed. How are you? I hope that you are relaxed as well. Of course, this will be up after we end here shortly. It'll be up for you to listen to during the week if you choose to, but we will have another session on next Sunday. So we just had about 24 or so minutes of meditation. What tends to happen for some people when they meditate is that their mind, all day long, their mind may have been quiet, but now the moment they really want their mind quiet, it wants to inform them about everything, about space and time, about physics, about about what their friends are doing down the street. It wants to inform them about everything, but that's actually a good sign. Okay, so just so you're wondering, that's actually a good sign. So even though your mind may want to have that conversation that you wanted to have early in the day, but now wants to have it when you're trying to meditate, it's okay. Still, do it anyway. Keep meditating. Keep focusing on your breath. And when that conversation does come into mind, that mind chatter, don't engage it. So, for example, if it starts to think about, if the mind wants to bring up, what am I going to eat for dinner? Just allow it to bring it up and allow it to go past. Don't say, yeah, what am I going to eat for dinner? I would like some spinach lasagna or something. You get what I'm saying? So don't engage with it. As long as you don't engage with it, eventually that type of mind chatter will start to decrease and then decrease some more until eventually it's just quietness. Okay? So, and remember, I am here with you. This is live, right? So I'm here with you. When I do a meditation session, the goal is to always do it live. So I can be here with you and we could all meditate together across space and time, because there are many who will be listening here from all different spaces throughout the realm. So let me change my screen here so that, because this will only be a few moments, we're going to have what to focus on during this week. After yesterday's podcast, which was dealing with pretty much me and Dr. Blair's contactee experiences, I was thinking about the meditation for today. And in thinking about this meditation, I was thinking about what would be a good focus word for today's meditation, or at least something to focus on, whether it be a word, a phrase, a circumstance, or whatever, right? And as I was thinking on it, someone made a comment on that particular video. You see the comment here now on your screen. I'm going to give you a moment to read it, and then I'm going to read it myself. So what this person said here, and I'm glad this person did that, whoever they are, because it led to a teaching moment, and which led to what the focus word will be for this upcoming week. All right, so what this person said was, when I was talking about certain things about Dr. Blair and about his extraterrestrials and about George Adamski, he or she, because who knows who's behind that screen name, said, please just release Dr. Blair version of his contact with black aliens with George Adamski, besides having to buy the book. Thank you. Okay? So my response to that was this. Please just release all the secrets of space and time, and especially the space we dwell in, without me doing the equivalent energetic exchange. Even though I'm not willing to give to you, you should give to me. Please just give it all to me. Everything. Thank you. A teachable moment for all to understand. If this person took a little bit of time and watched the content of our channel, which is our YouTube channel, we have tons of videos up there for free, right? There's a video where Dr. Blair gets into his extraterrestrial experience already. But instead, one chooses a path which contradicts universal principles, requesting something for free when nothing is for free. In a previous podcast, we even got into that. Even when one wants to eat food, you have to have a garden. If you're going to live out in nature, you're going to have a garden. You're going to have some type of farming going on, right? Which means you're going to have to sow those seeds. Sowing those seeds takes a lot of time, especially if you're doing it by hand, okay? It takes a lot of time. You're going to be, at the end of the day, if you didn't work out, in farming, you will end up being very muscular and in shape because tilling soil is not easy. Okay? Some would say it's even back-breaking work. So even when it comes to natural law, okay, the natural law of the way our universe works, you sow, meaning that you put forth the effort, and sometimes back-breaking effort, and then you will reap what you have sown. And reaping would be the vegetables and things that you have planted, right? I mean, this is very simple. This is very basic energetic exchange, universal principle information. Now, I'm not saying that, now, of course, hopefully this person who made this comment is a child or a teenager because they still have time to change. They still have time to realize the error in their ways. So, so this person wanted, even if the person would have even took the time to search our YouTube channel and actually consume the material that we have out there for free, which is tons of material, this person would have came across the video where Dr. Blair is talking about his extraterrestrial experience. But the person did not even want to take the time to sow the seed of attention. You hear me now? The seed of seeking knowledge. This person didn't even want to do that. They just wanted me to give it all to them. So that leads to the focus word that I asked the community to focus on for this evening and for this upcoming week. The focus word is responsibility. Let me pull it up on my screen here. So the focus word is responsibility. Let's read what the dictionary defines the word to mean. It means the state or fact of having a duty to deal with something or of having control over someone. The state or fact of being accountable or to blame for something, meaning that you're to blame for something because you are accountable for those actions. The opportunity or ability to act independently and make decisions without authorization. Responsibility. Is it my responsibility to spoon feed anyone? Especially when the material is even out there, what this person is requesting is out there for free. This person doesn't have to seek it, literally on our YouTube channel. Is it my responsibility to spoon feed them when it's already there? They just have to look for it? Or is it their responsibility to look for it? This goes even deeper. Is it in the family unit? Okay, in the family unit, I define as man, woman, and child, just as the Grand Master Dr. Dillard Blair described it. Okay? In the family unit, is it the responsibility for the man to do his duty, for the woman to do their duty. Okay? Even the child has a duty. But that's a little bit beyond the scope of this conversation. When it comes to the community, we are all, one singular person does not make a community, but singular people, meaning the individual person, together with other individual people, make up a community. Isn't it the responsibility of every member of a community, so every individual person, is it not their responsibility to be responsible for what takes place within the community? During many of our podcasts, I get into how people need to take action within their community. I'm not talking about violence. I'm just talking about being a member of your community. And most people try to find a way out of that, make an excuse why they cannot do that. But aren't you part of the community? It's either yes or no. And if you are, then you do have the responsibility to take responsible what takes place within that community that's around you. So the word that we're going to meditate on this week is responsibility. I want you to look up the word. I want you to read the definition just as I did, and just meditate on it, which means think about it, but think about it at a deeper level. What are you responsible for in your life? Because you are responsible for everything that happens around you. Even if it's something that you feel is out of your control, you're still responsible for it. I am? Even things that are supposedly out of my control? Yes, you are. The draconians tell you otherwise. But in fact, you are responsible. So again, the focus word this week is responsibility. I hope that you enjoyed this short guided meditation session. And we will have it again next week at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific. And I look forward to our next conversation. Take care.